I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And I want to talk with those of you who are trying to do a career pivot or a career change about using LinkedIn a little bit differently than you've been conditioned to use it. And understand, when you're creating a profile or have created a profile on LinkedIn, often it's a recitation of your past rather than a presentation of your aspiration or your desire for your future. So, for example, I worked in executive search for more than 40 years. I made a pivot into being a coach. Part of the work I do is around executive job search coaching. Part of it relates to life and business coaching. Now, if I just left my profile intact, and I'm self-employed, so I have an advantage that I have a corporate entity that I can frame in this way. But for you who's maybe an employee now, for you who wants to remain an employee but pivot to something else, there's a problem here. And the problem is your bio, your profile, is a recitation of your past, not a presentation of your future, right? So here are the two areas on your LinkedIn profile that are really most critical for you. Then I'm going to make a recommendation for the remainder of your profile. The two most important areas to me for your LinkedIn profile if you're making a pivot are, number one, the line under your name, where you can talk about what it is you want to be doing, not continue with that statement of what your past was. The other one is the summary area of your LinkedIn profile, where they give you a lot of meat to talk about yourself. And when you do so, remember, when firms are searching LinkedIn, they think in terms of keywords, and you want to use relevant terms for your industry or your aspiring industry, so that this way, when people are searching for someone like you want to be, like the work you want to be doing, they are finding you. In addition, you want to make it easy for them to reach out to you. You don't want them spending the equivalent of $12 or $15 to do so by sending an email if you're not connected to them. You want to make it easy. So put your address and your email address and phone number in there so they have the ability to reach out. Finally, for your older information, for the stuff that you've done up until this point, think about minimizing it, if not eliminating it, if it's not relevant to what you want to be. Think of it from the standpoint of the employer. If you're thinking that your older work is going to benefit them, you want to be including that information under your each firm that you've worked for and eliminating the extraneous. You can speak in terms of relevant information for being I'll use myself as an example, coach, and I would go into how I evaluate and assess people, help people find work. That would be the executive's job search coaching side of myself. Advising businesses on improving operations and being more efficient might be another part of the coaching that I would relate from my days as being a headhunter. You have your equivalent, and you want to always be thinking in terms of what is it that a firm wants to know about you in your past, that your LinkedIn profile can address and get rid of the rest. I know this is counterintuitive for a lot of you, but minimize it, if not eliminate all the text altogether. To be clear, I'm not saying take out the jobs or lie about your title. I'm trying to communicate that you want to always be speaking to employers about how what you've done is relevant to what you want to be doing. Hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in my coaching you, reach out. My email address is jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, include the word coaching, or put the word coaching there. And in the body, just tell me what the area of interest is. I look forward to helping you. Hope you have a great day. Take care.